Hi Cancer. So I actually thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So the card's already gonna be on the table. But let me tell you what is going on. Um, so I used these 5 Balinese cards to pull your, where are they? There you go. These beautiful cards from that I found in Bali to pull your main energy. So looks like the beginning of the month is going to be about getting things ready, preparing for this love that's coming in, preparing for this work, investing into sort of a vessel of things. It's a energetically, it will look like a box or something that you want to, I feel like, ship, or it's something to do with going out and putting an effort for sending things long term to somewhere that eventually is going to bring you. So we got these boats, traditional fishing boats, just waiting on the shore here. So it's like we're getting ready to get into the boats and going out into the sea to get our kind of harvest, right? And then we're seeing the harvest coming back, and essentially it's in the celebration of the fact that we have collected all this beautiful goodness and we are receiving the fruit of our labor in a way. We then see someone who is it says here, traditional dog shepherd in a boot, a person who is in a way a leader, someone who directs the herd, right? Or the flock, somebody who cares about the community, somebody who is there to provide for the community, to support and to guide them. So then we see the surfer in Nusa Dua, someone, and the Nine of Hearts, of course, someone who is able to ride the wave of emotions, right? Be connected to the universal energy and the flow of things and the consciousness itself as it's represented by the ocean or the drop of the ocean or the whole of the ocean. And then the last day, a ritual, purificational ritual here in Bali on the shores of the ocean. So, and the Jack of Hearts, of course. So it's definitely a presence of someone who is going to enter your life. And we got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, telling us that, in fact, there's a new love coming in. And the Ace of Cups again for your overall outcome. So that's going to be a main focus of your reading, because, I mean, of your September month, because emotionally you will feel fulfilled and in flow, right? It feels very serene and pure, this energy of love, and it almost renews your emotional landscape, right? And it just purifies you in a way. It feels very cleansing. And I think there is a thread of 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and a 9 of Swords, and a Death. I feel there has been mental frustration, anxiety, sleepless nights that you've been going through, but I can tell you that by the end of September for sure, it's going to come to an end, it's going to come to a close. There is a definitely beautiful progression here of that coming to an end. And just a second, sorry, I just need a sip of coffee, because I obviously recorded this talking twice as much. So yeah, the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, we got those reversed here, which is great for you, because obviously it is releasing all this toxic, mental, anxious energy, and it's almost almost ending here. So, and then the death happens. So the transformation of this purification and the new emotional journey begins for you. So the beginning of the month, we're seeing this hope, I guess, the desire for love, of course, the desire for emotion. But I don't think what you want is something just purely romantic or illusory or like just imaginary things. You don't want this, fish in the cup. You really want something grounded. And the Four of Pentacles really tell us that, right? You want to release any mental anxiety, but you also want love, and you have a cup of love that you like to give, but you want to be grounded and you want to stay grounded. And there's also a bit of the protectiveness, of course, energy of like holding on to your money, making sure whatever you're going to invest here as well in terms of work, maybe you're buying stock and sending it somewhere and waiting to sell it and then receive, right? The return on that investment, some kind of return on investment, but you're not made the investment completely yet. So you're still kind of holding on to some of it, or you're trying to save up not to spend it all. And we see that the Five of Pentacles is reversed. So you no longer feel any lack because you've seen the results of your labor. So you feel, complete. You feel balanced. You feel it's just that whatever you've put in, whatever you invested here is going to come back, and it's going to be a very balanced energy. It's going to be, and there's going to be no worries about that. We're seeing this reconciliation energy, the Six of Cups, and your process, area Queen of Cups, Cancer, of thinking about whether you would like to invest into this connection, right? Going to reconnect with someone, and it's going to feel nice. I think it's going to open up your heart. It's going to feel good, and you will enjoy that. And you will still be in balance, but you feel, but you will be open to receiving that cup. It's just more of a decision whether you would be investing into it. So I do think you will, because the 4, 5, 9, and 7 Page of Pentacles. It's kind of, there is a steady, 6, 7, 9, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and the Page of Pentacles. Wow. And the 2, of course, before that. So there's a good amount of earth energy here. And the fact that the Nine of Pentacles is coming up as a reverse, there's a potentiality of you no longer being the single person that you are. You are considering to make an investment into, or someone, which looks like this person that I described earlier, who is kind of like the leader of the flock, someone who manages things, people, communities, villages, I almost said, cities, I don't know, somebody who kind of is in that energy. This also feels like a Two of Pentacles, similar energy. So this person will offer you something stable, I believe, Cancer, and in a way this will bring the anxiety, some of your anxieties to an end, right? The death here. And there's also a presence of someone else. I feel like it could be someone else you were thinking of reconciling, but because of the situation that's happening in the world, and also how that might reflect in the finances, I don't think you will be. It comes sort of to an end. It could be a connection with someone, but also be someone you wanted to visit. But because of maybe some regulations in terms of travel that we're seeing in some countries, like for example here in Indonesia, we can't. Well, we're sort of, not everybody can come into the country, for example. Yeah, there's some regulations that are requirements that are needed. So I think you will be thinking about whether there's a pause on thinking to reconcile with this person, or also there is an end to a relationship with someone who has Libra in their chart, or a Libra themselves. Could be a friend, could be like a parent or a family member, someone here. Yes, because I think you also will be focusing on this connection. And this sort of a new beginning. Really, I mean, it looks beautiful. There's a lot of good energy here, and releasing a lot of this mental anguish. Will you take this offer? Will you consider this connection? It's gonna be really up to you, of course, but the love is there. The love is on the table. We got 2 Ace of Cups. We've got a 9 Hearts with the Surfer there. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So have a think, and take your time. I think don't rush. And whatever this investment that you're making, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna be fair and just result. Yes. And you will feel no lack whatsoever in regards to that. I'm gonna leave it as that. Thank you very much for being here. I hope this has recorded this time. Sorry that I didn't have the full video with as I laid out the cards, but next time. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and helping it grow. All information is in the description box for you. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.